What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to do a quick match reaction to today's game, which finished Celtic 3, Motherwell 2 in the Scottish Premiership. Celtic keeping pace with Hearts at the top of the league after a last-minute winner from Manda saw off a really good Motherwell team. Again, not a good performance from the highlights. Not good. Very unconvincing, to be honest. Both goals we conceded were extremely poor. I thought we played terribly again at certain points of the game. I thought we were extremely fortunate to get a win. I thought Motherwell deserved to win the game, to be honest. I thought they were more determined than us, more up for the game than us. You know, we had so many players letting us down again. It was shocking. You know, there was a huge banner put in front of the board today who just sat there like they always do and didn't do anything about it. You know, they're just so cowardly, these people. They have the meeting tomorrow with the fans. You know, it'll be interesting to see how that goes, to be honest. But yeah, it wasn't a good game from Celtic, but Celtic got the win. Started the game. I thought we started quite well. You know, Scarachi had one where he crossed it and hit the bar. That was unlucky. Celtic did get a penalty. It was a penalty. McGregor hits one from the edge of the box. The Motherwell player comes charging out with his arm up in the air. Hits it. It's a penalty. You know, referee gave it. It was a blatant penalty to Celtic. Iheanacho stepped up. Iheanacho scored, you know, a really good penalty. And it was 1-0 to Celtic. Motherwell got an equaliser. Really poor. You know, Scarachi doesn't get close enough to Magalise, who whips the ball in. And Stavropoulos gets between Scales and Carter Vickers and headers it into the corner past Michael. It was 1 each. Motherwell deserved it as well. They came into the game after Celtic scored. You know, after Celtic scored, I thought Celtic went back to their old ways of passing the ball slowly. You know, really was annoying, to be honest. Celtic went in at half-time, and Motherwell went in at half-time 1 each. Second half begins. Motherwell started better in the second half, and Motherwell got a penalty, which was a penalty again. You know, no complaints about it. Scarachi steps on Magalise's foot. You know, people say it's harsh, but it is a penalty. You know, Magalise gets the ball before Scarachi. Scarachi comes in and steps on his foot. You know, VAR told the referee to have a look. You know, the referee, once he goes to the screen, you know it's going to be given most of the time. It was a penalty. Very frustrating from Celtic because they started the second half so poorly. Motherwell, good penalty from Stavropoulos, you know, second of the game. 2-2. Celtic were offering bugger all until Negron had got the equaliser, which was a mistake by Motherwell. You know, goalkeeper tried to play it out from the back. You know, Motherwell are passing it around at the back because that's their new style under this manager, and it's got them really good results this season. But he passed it straight to Negron. Negron, easy finish into the corner, 2-2. Celtic were very fortunate to be level, to be honest. I didn't think they were offering fuck all, to be honest. They're so fucking boring to watch, this Celtic team. You know, they've got such a shocking attitude as well. Really is fucking annoying, to be honest. Because I don't think they deserve to win this today. I think they deserve nothing from this game today, I have to be honest, in the highlights that I've seen. It looked like it was going to be 2-2. Frustration was getting unbearable. You know, the frustration throughout the whole game from the stands was understandable because we're in this situation because the manager's checked out. The players, some players don't want to be here. Dies and Mida again, horrendous. Playing on the right-hand side. It's not his position. It's not his position. He can't play on the right-hand side. I thought he was awful. I thought that Iheanacho didn't have his best game. I thought that Tanecki, again, at least he tried some things, but still, it wasn't his greatest game. But Tanecki, again, was the one in play who looked like he was going to create something. I thought that when Tierney came on, he looked absolutely shocking. You know, he looked shit as anything. Magalise nutmegged him at one point. Fucking horrendous from Tierney. It really is. He just looks awful now. You know, he was once a really good player, but he's not anymore. You know, injuries have killed him. It's a mistake him coming back, to be honest. Every time he's on the pitch, I feel something's going to happen. You know, because Scales needs to come over and cover him every single time. We miss Taylor. It's ridiculous. But Celtic did get the winner. You know, it was from Dies and Mida. You know, it's a really good header into the bottom corner. Celtic got the result, you know, the 3-2 win, you know, which was really unfortunate on Motherwell. Motherwell, I think, deserved to win the game, personally. But Celtic got lucky, in my opinion, and got the win. We got a game next week. I'm not sure who it's against, but I'll do a reaction to that. Obviously, good to get the win after the result against Braga in the week, which was very disappointing, but not surprising. We'll see how this fan meeting goes. I'll do a reaction video to that as well, with the fan reaction. But that's my reaction. Celtic get the win. Dies and Mida with the winning goal in the last few minutes to see off Motherwell. But yeah, Celtic keeping in touch with Hearts, who have started the season superbly well. I don't fancy us beating them in a few weeks' time. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.